Interoperability is arising as a basic component for new-age DeFi new companies and tasks. Progressively, projects from the cryptoverse have been leaving no stones unturned in accomplishing the accomplishment. Polkastarter is one of the preeminent conventions that empowers bringing capital up in an interoperable and decentralized climate in view of Polkadot. Since its end-off in 2020, Polkastarter has arisen as one of the known names around DEXs. As of date, the convention has brought $48.7 M up in capital and has supported a sum of 109 thoughts. With $730 M in project's market cap. Could it be said that you are one of the numerous who are excited about putting resources into Polkastarter's polls? Look no further as this review interprets the conceivable cost expectations for 2022 and the years to come. Polkastarter, polls, price prediction for 2022. The crypto resource had started its exchange for 2022 with a sticker price of $2.741. After a 10% spike over the course of the following 2 days, the cost of polls went through a downswing, which further declined following the far-reaching liquidations. That cut the cost to $1.55 by the 22nd of January. In the wake of collecting in the areas, the crypto resource got energy to hit $1.943 by the 10th of February. In any case, the destiny needed to meet the bears as unrest in the business winning from worldwide pressures hauled the cost to $1.106 by the 14th of March. From there on, an upturn helped close the quarter at $1.651. In any case, the subsequent quarter was slippery for the advanced token as the expansive unrest cut the polls cost by 75%. Polls price prediction for Q3. The cost of polls could chomp on higher candles, assuming that the creators convey formative and local area building drives. In such a case, the cost could raise to $0.656 toward the quarter's end. Interestingly, the absence of inactivity could bring the value down to its base of $0.451. Obliged by direct force, the typical cost could settle at $0.558. Polkastarter price prediction for Q4. Polkastarter could presumably take a trip to more noteworthy levels on the off chance that it invites outstanding receptions and coordinated efforts. Wherefore, the cost could hit its possible high of $0.829 before the year's over's exchange. In any case, ebbing unmistakable quality and exhausting volumes could droop the cost to $0.587. Taking into account the bullish and negative focuses on, the normal cost could settle at $0.7098. Polkastarter's price forecast for 2023. The computerized money could gather force by drawing in capital financial backers by giving a potential chance to get to the new blockchains. In such a case, polls could close the year with its expense as high as $1.436 toward the finish of 2023. Then again, assuming that the convention neglects to stick to its responsibilities, the cost could stagger down to $0.7403. Value prediction of polls for 2024. The developing long for decentralization and subsidizing could carry Polkastarter to the spotlight. The rambling user base of the convention could assist the computerized resource with taking off to its yearly high of $2.283. In any case, assuming that the undertaking neglects to stick to its assumptions in the midst of rising rivals, the cost could tumble to $1.236 toward the finish of 2024. Polkastarter price trajectory for 2025. Toward the finish of 2025, Polkastarter could be recorded on many trade stages and might be positioned among the main 100 monetary forms. The people group could coordinate with specific activities and new businesses to work with its foundation, as well as its convention. Emerging which, the cost could take a trip to $3.468. On the other hand, the bear's colleagues could bring about a downturn in cost to $1.885. What is Polkastarter? Polls. Polkastarter is a cross-chain decentralized trade based on Polkadot for token pools and sales. It conveys a decentralized stage for crowdfunding and goes about as a platform for crypto ventures to raise capital. The modernization behind Polkastarter incorporates the interoperability of Polkadot and the inflexibility of Ethereum and other blockchains. The biological system has its own utility token known as Pols. The token could be taken advantage of for paying out exchange charges, administration, and liquidity mining. What's more, empowering status to permit cooperation in Pols holder pools as it were. The stage's key objective is to work with fixed shrewd agreements, which offer new undertakings to effectively present liquidity pools that total requests at a settled cost. Who are the founders of Polkastarter? Polkastarter highlights a leader group with north of 30 years of joint insight in tech firms. It was helped to establish by Daniel Stockhaus and Tiago Martins, who at present hold the jobs of CEO and CTO at Polkastarter individually. Daniel Stockhaus is a sequential business visionary, credited with helping to establish a profoundly fruitful web-based business firm known as LIGO, as well as the computerized development office Oliphant Limited. Preceding this, he functioned as a computerized media fashioner for Fitch and graduated with a 4-year certification in correspondence and media studies. Tiago Martins, then again, is a previous teacher of software engineering and an accomplished designer with skill in web-based training and item improvement. He is additionally the fellow benefactor of CodePlace, an internet-based stage that shows the basics of web improvement. Other than the chief individuals, the Polkastarter group additionally incorporates a few intensely experienced guides and other non-public staff. What makes Polkastarter unique? Polkastarter's principal offering is its proper trade shrewd agreement, which permits tasks to handily send off liquidity pools that execute orders at a decent cost, instead of utilizing the AM model made famous by Uniswap. The stage is intended to deal with a scope of closeout types, including fixed bit and Dutch sales, as well as both fixed and dynamic proportion trades. This makes it reasonable for cryptographic money projects hoping to raise assets, as well as an assortment of other use cases, including private exchanges, OTC arrangements, and limited deals. Past this, other key elements of the stage incorporate permissionless postings, hostile to trick abilities, full kick mix and liquidity mining. Crucial analysis. Polkastarter was helped to establish by Daniel Stockhaus and Tiago Martins. What's more, the group behind the stage highlights individuals who are knowledgeable with 20+ long stretches of joint insight in rumored tech firms. Daniel Stockhaus has finished his graduation in correspondence and media studies. He has recently acquired an involvement with online business Goliath LIGO. Strangely, the expert collected enormous information in computerized media content while he was functioning as an advanced media originator for Fitch. Another fellow benefactor, Tiago Martins, was the prime supporter of CodePlace, a computerized stage that serves information connected with the underlying foundations of web improvement. Furthermore, he was a software engineering teacher who has significant information in web-based training